Saying everyone, it's Otax here, and I'm back again with another coffee and chill. It's been a week since the last one already. It's crazy how quick it's going. But if you don't know, this is kind of a chance I take just to go through the past week of stuff that's been happening in WoW, anything else of interest, stuff that's been happening on the channel. Just a kind of a chance to talk to you guys. I can make myself a hot drink. This week I got coffee again, and I implore you to do the same. So feel free to pause, go get yourself a coffee or something. And yeah, let's have a nice little chill time. The coffee isn't as good as last week, sadly, but never mind, it's still good. So I've got some topics written down here, and well, I forgot to also say I'm going to be doing a bit of fishing while we do it, just for something to look at. So the first thing I've got written down is I don't know if anyone saw this during the week, but if you don't know, a player has reached level 50 on a goblin just in the starting zone. And if you don't know, the goblin starting zone has its own little storyline. You spawn on an island called Kazan, which if you look at the map is located in the Maelstrom, and then it's here. And this is like this goblin starting area, like place. And if a spoiler alert, if you haven't done it, then go and do it before watching the rest of this. But basically, at the end of the storyline, the volcano explodes and the island is destroyed. However, a person has decided to level up as high as they can get. I think through like gathering professions and pet quest dailies or something like that, some pet battle quests or something like that. And they've managed to get all the way up to level 50, which is crazy. However, they've said apparently that the amount of XP you get after level 50 is nerfed massively, and it's going to take them about 2 months to get to level 51. So whether or not he actually continues this, I'm not sure. But it's pretty cool. So for him, the island has not been destroyed yet, and assuming he never finishes it, it will continue to not be destroyed. I just thought that was quite a cool little story. So another thing I want to talk about is the Burning Crusade beta. So I mentioned this a little bit last week, but I got some of my dates slightly wrong. So what I thought it was I couldn't remember if it was a June release or a June beta or a June pre-patch. What it is people were predicting this week, although it hasn't happened yet. So maybe next week there'll be the Burning Crusade beta coming out. I couldn't really find what this was based on, why people thought this. I think there's something to do with certain file names or something. But people are thinking around nowish is when the Burning Crusade beta is going to come out. So hopefully by next weekend I'll be able to talk about that a bit, which will be cool. I have signed up for it, but obviously it's completely luck based if I get into it or not. Hopefully I do, because it'd be cool to make some videos about it and kind of experience it a little bit to test it out, help find some bugs and whatnot. But if I don't get it, then I'll just have to kind of keep an eye on what's happening. So yeah, make sure you guys keep an eye out. If you've signed up for the beta, you might get lucky. If you haven't signed up for it, you can just go on the website, type in, Burning Crusade Classic Beta, and you can sign up with your Battle.net account. And hope for the best, so good luck to you guys for that. In terms of other news for this week, there isn't really much going on in WoW the past week. Obviously, it's the first proper week since the 9.0.5 update that happened. So since then, there's been a few little hot fixes. There was a few bugs with certain abilities interacting with invisibility potions, something that you'd probably use if you did a lot of Mythic Plus, or if you just maybe used them for other things. Some of the abilities were breaking invisibility, so they fixed a bunch of them. A few other things they fixed. There was one instance, I don't really understand why. There was a shield they've randomly shrunk the size of. I don't really get why, but that's Blizzard for you. And that's it for the hot fixes. There were a few other little bits and pieces like bug fixes and whatnot, but there was nothing of kind of great importance. Lastly, they announced the charity pets. For those who don't know, Blizzard does kind of these charity pets where they'll raise money for a charity, and normally the way it works is, if I show you in the shop, I'm not sure if they still have them. Normally it's a pet. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Dottie was one. I think Wampa was one, Mischief was one. Pretty sure, I can't remember exactly which one, but some of these were released as charity pets. What would happen is you'd buy it, and then a cut of the money would go towards a certain charity. They're changing how they're doing it this year. So what's going to happen is they've got reach goals where you can donate through a certain link, and if the charity reaches, I can't remember the exact numbers. It is, let's have a look. I got it up on my other monitor. Yeah, so the first goal of $500,000, you'll be able to get a little pet called Bananas. But what Bananas is a relaunch of it used to be the World of Warcraft, the card game exclusive battle pet. It's kind of a relaunch of that. So if the charity reaches $500,000, that will mean that Bananas will get released, and it will become available for every player in the game, whether or not you have donated or not. So if you haven't got the ability to donate, you can still help out by sharing the link, telling other people about it. That will still, do something. And as a reward, you'll get Bananas in your pet journal thingy. If, however, the goal of $1 million is reached, then there is a pet called Daisy the Sloth, which will become available. Now, currently, I don't think there's any sloth pets in the game. I'm not even sure there's any sloth models in the game. However, this is I'm pretty sure this is a brand new battle pet, and this is, once again, if it reaches, everyone will be able to get it. There's no you haven't got to buy it yourself or anything. If I type in sloth now, what was I saying? Daisy. No, it's not in there yet. I'll put some pictures up, but Daisy's quite cool because it's a sloth, and sloths are known for grabbing onto things. The sloth will hang around you onto your back. So if I were to have him out on this character, it would kind of hang around here and kind of chill on my back, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I'll throw some pictures up. So if that's something you're interested in, I believe the charity is Doctors Without Borders. So if that was a charity that maybe you were thinking of donating to anyway, you might as well do it through the link to help reach that goal. But yeah, that's kind of it for WoW news this week. Moving on to just a bit about the channel. So this last week's my first week of sticking to a bit of a schedule, and actually sticking with it. Despite having work full time during the week, I've found the time to do some streams. I think we've done 2 or 3 streams since I last spoke with you in this series, and they've been really, really fun. They're not massively long streams. I would like to do slightly longer ones when I can. However, I'm just kind of stuck for time at the moment. But we've still been getting kind of 2 to 3 hour streams in, which have been fun. We've been playing on this guy. I'm really, really, really enjoying Shaman. I've played WoW since vanilla, but I've never ever played a Shaman, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I think it's so much fun. I like Enhanced, but I really like Elemental, which is funny because I don't normally like ranged DPS, but here we are. So the streams have been a success. There we go, hit the 25 fish again. That seems to be becoming a trend. What was I saying? The streams were a success, and also this week I released a stream highlight video. I did say last week I was going to try and release one kind of more edited video, and then one less edited video, which would be this one. So this week's kind of more edited video was the stream highlights. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link in the description. But what it was a little bit of, we did some PvP in one of the streams, and I ended up doing pretty well. We ended up going back-to-back perfect victories and getting some of the achievements for that. One was on the Seething Shore, one was on Warsong Gulch. It was just a bit of fun, and I thought it made for a good video, so I edited it together. I don't think it'll be stream highlights every single week, but when something cool happens, I will try and highlight it and send it in. But yeah, that's kind of all I've got written down to talk about today. Like I said, I don't think I've missed anything. However, if there is any big WoW news, I'll be sure to cover it in the next video next Sunday. I've been talking so long, I haven't taken a sip of my coffee. I completely forgot about it. Probably completely forgot about it because it isn't very nice. But hey ho. But yeah, that's about all the time I kind of set out for this video. This video was shot in Stranglethorn Vale. I thought this looked really cool. I've just been leveling here, and because it's about, I'm recording this on a Saturday, spoiler alert, and it's kind of late afternoon. The reason I'm recording it on a Saturday is because when I upload this tomorrow morning, I hopefully will be streaming. So maybe if you click the stream link, if you're watching this tomorrow morning, you can come check out the video. But yeah, that's all we're in Stranglethorn. But yeah, that's all about time we got for today. Appreciate you guys watching. If you have any topics or anything you want me to talk about, any questions about anything or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll cover them in the next episode. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will speak to you all next week.